come to understand that you are everything and you are nothing. This is only a body. This is only a suit. Just like this is a jacket. Just like these are pants. This is just the body you get to dress up. This is just the preferences you get to choose. Who you are inside, what you work on, what you hold, what you value inside of yourself. The observer behind everything. Not the mind, but behind the mind. Not the emotions, but behind the emotions. Who remains? Your soul, your being. And that is what you take with you. And cultivating, adding, loving that part of yourself and getting to know what benefits, what does that part of yourself need, is really the most important piece of getting to know yourself and figuring out the lessons you came to learn in this life. Because they're all lessons. It's not a win or a loss. It's a lesson. And the faster, not necessarily the faster, but the more that you openly accept what did I come to learn, what did I come to understand, then the whole world opens up for you, in which you're not stuck in limitation, you're not stuck in, but what about this, but what about that? Go back, go further, knowing that you are everything and that you are nothing, that you come from the Creator, that you are part of the creation, that you are part of the body, the being, Mama Gaia. You are part of it all. So your experience matters, and then again it doesn't, because así como el agua que viene y que va, we in this moment we are here and then we are gone. But while we're here, we do get to imprint. And what do you imprint into yourself, into the world, into others, into those around you? For me, it is love. And there's nothing more greater than I could ever give to those around me, to the world, than my love, because that's how I show up. I show up as my best self. And like I've said many, many times, what others do with my love is their karma, is their peace. Whatever I do with what I'm giving is my karma, my peace. It's my consequence. I will deal with the consequences of loving or not loving, of choosing peace, of choosing the highest timeline or choosing the low timeline, of choosing to act with love or choosing to act with ego. In the end, it is choosing to walk in love, to continuously shift from love to ego, that you realize, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm gonna be what I want to be. I'm gonna say what I want to say, because that's who I am, because that comes from love. And if it comes from ego, that's for you to check yourself. Then again, the world can't stop you from being checked either. You can also be checked by others because others are simply our mirror to be here and remind you, hey, remember you said you came to do this one lesson. Remember you said you came to do this one thing. Remember you said you wanted to learn and be better at that one thing. Well, here's a mirror of yourself. Here's that mirror that's trying to let you know, hey, that's trying to say, wake up, yo. You get to choose who and what you want to be every single day. And you can always be multidimensional. You can love what you love. You can wake up and change your mind. The free will of humanity lies in knowing that that is your power, and more so in learning to show up and remember that you have the free will to shift whatever you want to shift, to show up in the way you want to show up, to be as multidimensional as you wish to be. And yet the greatest power of this will forever lie in knowing when to show up with love, or how to show up with love, and knowing how to identify the moments you want to show up with ego, or the moments you come from that ego patriarchal mindset that has been instilled with us throughout generations and centuries, and knowing when to say no. Like I like to say, not today, Zerg, not today. And it takes a lot of work, a lot of inner work, to remember that. In the moment when you want to show up with ego, that's where you have to do the work, because ultimately your greatest power will always be to show up with love, with the highest timeline. In the moment you want to show up with the ego the most. Ego is not the enemy. It is also your teacher. Here to show you where you need to grow and what areas you need to remember that who you are and what you come from. The mission was always to love others as you love yourself, as you love the Creator. And so here we are, creating multiple worlds, multiple realities. And I pray and I hope that each one of you remembers to create the reality that comes from love, the highest timeline possible. The highest frequency is love. May you feel love, may you remember you come from love, and that is what you will go to. May you feel it, may you be it, may you show it. Enjoy.